congenital disorders, 1,044 cases of anaphylaxis, 12,684 blood disorders, 14,089 eye disorders. People have reported 30,595 respiratory disorders. You are taking a jab to try and prevent a respiratory disorder. However, 30,000 people have actually been...
Hang on, no, that's common assault.
Social distance, please.
Common assault, darling. You can't do
There have
this.
been 184,474
Assault! Assault! It's all the government information. She's reading out government information to you.
Look, I've had my vaccines.
Good, well done. Don't come near me then, you're sweating.
It is common assault.
Well done, Louise.
It is common assault. If you touch me, I will do you for assault.
Don't touch her.
It is your moral duty to report your adverse effects.
Don't touch her.
To protect anybody else who takes this jab. People are dying. 1,253 deaths from this jab.
Common assault, though. Well done. Who did that?
Go on, Louise.
Who just touched her? Yeah.
She did.
Oh no, I know. I saw her. Yeah, I know. Unbelievable.
Sorry, I shouted at
Yeah,
everyone.
no, well done.
How dare they think they can assault us?
Okay.
Go on, then.
Bill Gates invested 10 billion, 21 of his
Well
money,
done. You're all right.
boasting about it.
We care
And
about
now,
these people, man.
2017, there was going to be a plan.
Is that all right? Are you aware of the MRHA yellow card scheme at all? So how you would log any adverse events?
Okay.
Do you know there's an average of 8 people per die that have died of this experimental vaccination, and the trials don't end until 2023?
I don't want to be filmed.
You don't have to be filmed, just filming me, it's fine. Are you aware of any of those
Yeah, we're
statistics?
aware.
You look at, I'm not, well, if you're not aware of MRHA, I don't know if you are. All I'm asking is for people to have informed consent, that's it. So if I can give you this, you can look at information on here. You don't want it.
I've done a lot of...
You've done a lot of research, but you don't know what the MRHA yellow card scheme
No,
is.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't want my opinion. That's fine.
Well, I wouldn't say you have informed consent if you don't even know about that.
Thanks for your opinion. I'm all right.
Right, we're just trying to help people, that's all we're doing. All right?
Right now, his idea, even though we don't really like this idea,
Information about the MRHA scheme, where you can log any adverse events that you have. It's all here today. Have you done your research about the vaccine? Do you know everything that's in it? You do? What's the most concerning ingredient that you would say? Do you know what mRNA is? You're happy to take it without being informed? Yeah. Hi guys, can I just give you some information about today? No, you can't. Do you know about the MRHA scheme? Do you know about the MRHA scheme?
I said no.
You don't want to know?
I said
But-
no. It's fine.
You don't need to be rude about it, I'm just trying to engage with people, that's all I'm doing.
I said no.
No, but you, all they're trying to do is make sure people know how to log their adverse events.
I just said I don't want
How old are you?
18.
18?
Yeah.
You don't have the risk of you even catching
I
COVID or
just
transmitting
don't want to
it.
know. Alright? Is that
Yeah,
okay?
you can all be rude, that's fine.
Not being rude, it's just not wanting to know.
Can I give you a leaflet on the vaccine at all? You're not interested? Do you know about the MRHA scheme? The yellow card scheme? Where you log adverse events? Do you know the ingredients of the vaccine that you're about to take? We're really trying to make sure that people are informed before they go in, have your vaccine, and if you have any adverse events, there's a yellow card scheme. Do you know an average of 8 people are dying per day because of this vaccine? 8 people. And do you know the statistics of COVID? And that this vaccine won't stop transmission, it won't stop you catching COVID, it won't stop you giving it to someone else, getting it yourself, and it certainly won't stop death. And it will more than likely cause it and infertility. We're just trying to make sure people are informed. That's it.
I also don't appreciate being friends, so can you please move on? Oh my god.
It's so rude. This is honestly, the hostility is actually quite unbelievable. Oh, and how many people have just said, I mean, every single one of them have actually just been incredibly rude. Right. Should we go on the other side? Maybe hit some people that aren't actually wearing masks outside. Like umbrella. Oh, you can see them. Before you go and get your vaccination today, I'm sure you're pretty excited because you probably will go and travel. That's fine, you can record other ways, or just me and not them, these guys, yeah. No, I just want to give you guys some information because there's a MRHA yellow pass scheme, and that's where you log any adverse events. And what we're seeing now is that about 8 people per day on average are dying of this vaccine, of all the vaccines, and it's experimental until 2023. So I'm only asking people to consider what they're doing today and not to do it because you think you're going to travel, for example, because vaccine passports certainly domestically are going to be scrapped. So what we're trying to do is inform people so they can make the best decision. Now, all I want you to do is take this leaflet. There's a QR code on there where you can scan. You can realise I'm not bullshitting. There's actually government websites, so you can check it out for yourself. That's all I want to do. I'm not trying to say not to get it. Just be informed, yeah? So can I give you guys one of these?
That's great, yeah.
Thank you. If you, I mean,
I'm going to get the vaccine regardless because I believe in vaccines. So that's.
I'm not saying I'm not even anti-vax myself. I used to work British Airways. I've had yellow fever. I've had loads and loads of shots. But the most important thing is this is experimental. There have been no mass human trials, and the trial doesn't end until 2023. There's only emergency use approval, and that's happened with many vaccines in the past, including Ebola, where they weren't approved, and also the swine flu vaccine, Tamiflu, which has taken completely off the market because actually people had neurological damage 2 years later. So you've got it, and they've just been paid out. 10 years later, they got paid out by the government. So we're just trying to inform you. That's all, okay? And if you do have any adverse events, then I would just say log it on the MRHA yellow card scheme, anything at all. Yeah? Thanks. Oh, all right. Don't think people like being filmed. You like?
You need to get GoPro.
Yeah.
One of those.
We need to use the megaphones. Can I just give you one of these, guys? There's a scan QR code. It's just some information about the vaccine, and if you have any adverse events, can I give you guys one of these? Great, thank you. Please read, guys. Can I give you guys one of these? Just some information about the vaccine. Thank you. Sorry, taking it. Can I give you guys one of these? Just some information about. Do you know about the MRHA yellow card scheme? So if you suffer any adverse events, then you're not worried about that at all. You know, an average of 8 people are dying per day because of the vaccine. Those statistics are actually available on the government website. Sorry? Oh, so hang on, this is the thing with COVID. So 0.04% of the world, but if 8 people per day are dying of the vaccine, that's okay. See, there we are. That's nice, isn't it? Have you seen people dropping dead like they were in China on the television? Have you seen that?